Hey, happy Thursday to all of you watching this video. This is Rhandell, aka the How To King. On this video, I'm about to cover a couple of things that we all do. You know, everybody does this. And what I'm talking about is why don't we do what we know we should do? Okay? And the reason that I came up with the idea for this video is because of my own personal self. You know, there's a lot of things that I know I should be doing, but for whatever reason, you know, sometimes I just don't do things that I know that I should be doing. So I wanted to cover some of those things in this video because my original inspiration for this was this. Last year I had my first, well, actually in 2012, but in 2013 I had my first real breakout year, so to speak, in internet marketing. I had been doing this stuff for years and years and years and was failing, falling flat on my face, not making any money. And in 2013 I finally started to make some significant money where I was actually proud of what I was doing. And what I found is that I've sort of swayed away from what originally brought me my success. Okay, so I'm trying to get back onto the track of doing things that I know that work. You know, once you do things and you get a little bit of success, you should never go and start doing something different until you've become masterful at what it is that you're doing now. And I think that was what my problem was, is I was too caught up, preoccupied watching other people and trying to learn a gazillion different methods of marketing and advertising and so on and so forth, instead of just locking in and doing what I know that I'm good at. And what I'm good at is making videos, and I'm good at blog posts. Okay, so that's what brought me a large majority of the success that I had in 2013 was video and blog posts. But then I started swaying off and started doing solo ads and Craigslist and a bunch of other stuff that also works, but it was taken away from what I'm best at, which is video and blog posts. So content marketing is my forte, so to speak. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. I didn't mean to go off on that tangent. Why don't we do what we know we should do? The first thing is fear. Okay, so I broke this down in a mind map so we can cover some of the different elements of the fears that people have. Okay, now one of the main reasons that people don't do what they know they should do is because they have a fear of failure. And even though they know that something works, they've seen other people get results from it, so on and so forth, for whatever reason they have that stupid dumbass voice in the back of their mind that is telling them that they're not adequate, that they're not capable, that they're not prepared to be able to succeed, and it robs people of their success. Okay, then other people, they believe things like I'm not good enough, I'm too old, I'm too young, you know, stupid things like that. And that's all negative self-talk. Okay, now a lot of the things that I'm covering in this video, in the different 5 categories here, they're all intertwined. You know, there's not, some of them could fit in other categories, but you know, I want to just cover these things really quick. I don't know how to get that off. Okay, so the next one is procrastination. Is a good reason why people don't do what they know they should do. Here's some of the examples of why people procrastinate. I can do it tomorrow, you know, but you have to realize that yesterday is history and tomorrow is a mystery. There's no promise that you're going to see tomorrow, and in all reality, tomorrow never comes, because all you have is the here and now in life. And the more that you get focused on taking action in the here and now, then the more results, the more successful your results will be. For example, you know, right now I was sitting here, you know, I get my kids ready for school every morning, and every morning that I get my kids ready for school, I have a little regimen that developed kind of on its own over the last 3-4 weeks or so. And while I'm getting my kids dressed on TNT at 7 in the morning, Charmed comes on. And Charmed is stupid, but I like to watch it because I like to look at the ladies that star on the show. So I'm kind of addicted to watching Charmed in the morning now while I'm getting my kids ready for school. But see what happened, the detrimental part of it is that after they go to school, I was still watching TV, where I could have been actually getting things done. Because if you have young children in your household, then you already know how difficult it is to get work done when you're the only person there with your kids. And I have 2 young kids, 3 and 4 years old, all over the place. So, I have no choice but to get things done when it's most convenient. And when things are convenient, I don't have time to be watching television. So today I just turned it off, and that's how I got hit with this idea to make this video. So let me speed it up because I'm 6 minutes in and I don't want to keep you forever. But where did I leave at? I'll do it later. Later is just like saying tomorrow. Do it now. If you want to get things done, just do it now, and then you'll have free time later that you would have been doing the thing that you said you were going to do later. Okay, so people get ready to get ready too. That's one of the big problems of procrastination is, I need to go through this training before I start. I need to read this book before I start. I need to read every book on sales ever written by all of the sales gurus before I make my first call. I need to talk to my sponsor and get advice on how to approach people before I approach anyone. Those are the things that hold you back. I need to study every blog on the internet before I write my first blog post. I need to do my hair and put on makeup before I make my first video. These are all the things that people do. And fear also causes procrastination. So fear and procrastination are intertwined. Okay, now uncertainty. Uncertainty is also a form of fear. What if they laugh at me? I don't think I have enough training. We just covered that. I've never done this before. The uncertainty of doing something new, it keeps people locked and complacent in positions that they shouldn't necessarily be in. Prime example is when I was working as a waiter. I served tables for 7 years and hated it for at least 5.5, 6 years, but I stayed there because I was complacent, because I did not want to go through the trouble of learning something new all over again. I was more comfortable being uncomfortable at my job that I disliked and loathed to go to every day, just because I did not want to go through the trouble of learning a new system, meeting new people, and so on and so forth. And those of you who've ever served tables before, you already know that servers have an extremely flexible work schedule because if you're at a good job, you can just call up a buddy for you and say, hey, do you want to work today? And then you can swap shifts and not go to work without asking. We used to do that all day, every day at my job. That was one of the things that kept me there too. But anyway, moving along here, let's cover negativity. You have negative friends, you have negative family members, you have a negative spouse, some of you have a negative significant other, some of you have negative co-workers, all in terms of what it is that you're trying to do. When people watch you and they see that you're trying to excel and try to succeed and it at a level that will elevate you past them, it's okay. They'll root for you all day until you pass them. And then people start to get negative. And some people are unfortunate enough to have all 4 of these negative elements in their lives. Their friends, their family, their spouse, or significant other, and the people at their job are all negative towards them. And that, it takes a lot of self-development, a lot of personal development for you to overcome that much negativity when you're encompassed by negative people and negative energy. And then lastly, negative self-talk. What is it that you're saying to yourself? You know, the things that you say to yourself are so important. And if you're constantly saying, one of the dumbest words that you could ever say is I should. You know, by saying I should, it's it's a self-defeating word. But when you say I should do something, it's like basically saying I won't. You know, you should never say that. That's a stupid word. Okay, and then finally, time. People use time as an excuse for why they don't do what they know they should be doing. I don't have enough time. Some people have bad time management. You know, we all have the same 24 hours in a single day, so you can't say that you're too busy to accomplish anything, because there's people who are a lot busier than you are who accomplish more than you do and earn 10, 20, 100 times more income than you do, with more obligations in their lives. So it's not that you don't have enough time, it's that you're not valuing the time that you spend doing whatever it is that you do. Okay, so I just wanted to make this video and cover some of the things that people are doing that's holding them back from doing what they know they should be doing. Okay, now if you got some value out of this video, leave a comment. If you can think of other things that stop people from doing what they know they should do, leave a comment below. And if you are looking for a way, this is my shameless plug. If you're looking for a way to earn some additional income on top of whatever it is that you're doing, this won't take away from what you're doing, then I want you to go down below this video and you're going to find a link in the description area somewhere. Click on that link and it's going to take you to another page. When you get to that page, fill in your email address, and it's going to take you to another video and show you some information on how you can add some extra income to your current situation. Okay, so that's it for this video. This is Rhandell, the How To King. I'm out of here. Talk to you later.